what tipped you this time? Because last time it was the insecurity thing, and the time before that it was, you know, me punching your brother in the throat. But I thought it was good.
Sorry, can we try something?
Yeah, go.
Let there be uncomfortable.
Pause it before, and then, alright.
Let's just take each other in.
Alright, cool.
When you feel
Ready, then go in. Okay, cool. I got you.
Beauty of this podcast and this show is that viewers generally see the final product.
I was wondering if I even wanted to eat the steak or if I was just eating it because it was in front of me. You know how shit that makes me feel?
Even as actors yourself, you're going to get to see how it first was shot when you gave your actor's instinct.
I was a flipping vegetarian before I met you.
No, you're joking, right?
And then after Teddy gave you redirection, that looked like
that in the directions, you're looking at her longing, and you're basically saying to him, it's all in the eyes.
You can look into her eyes and win her over.
You don't usually get to see that as an actor. That's the beauty of this as well, is to see which part do I play as an actor?
She says it. She says metaphorically. It's not that she was a vegetarian.
And then which part does the director play?
So where do you feel like that turning point is?
That is the line about the eye contact.
British Urban Film Festival Honorary Award to Mr. Teddy
And there was something that Teddy brought in on the second to last take.
It's nice where you've got someone like Teddy who can just like see the almost the gaps and the bits and pieces that need to kind of be filled.
Work with the actors to guide, support and find together what it is, so it really comes from them.
Okay.
I'm ready for you. It's coming. Just know it's coming.
Let's have fun, let's play. That's what we're here to do, play. So yeah, come and jump in the sandpit with us.
Welcome to the podcast studio. We have our amazing actor Percelle Ascott and Georgia Curtis, and
Curtis.
our amazing director Teddy Nygh. And welcome to the M restaurant. And we
Big
just
vibes.
we're blessed to be in this space. It's a beautiful space.
Definitely.
And we had a beautiful scene. And Georgia, before the cameras were rolling, you were asking me some like quite good questions that I thought, okay, let's save this for the podcast. And
Sure.
Do you want to ask that again?
Essentially, yeah, I thought, what did you think of the scene in terms of, do you think it was long enough? Do you think we went on enough of a journey?
Yeah.
Because I think essentially when we first read it, P mentioned that he wished it was longer. So were you left wanting more? Or did you feel like we went to enough places with it?
Hi, this is Teddy Nygh. You're watching Mastermind.
No, sorry.
Oh my God!
Welcome. You're going to go on a nice journey now. We're looking forward to it. We're going to be working with a scene. My two beautiful people here, Percelle and Georgia. This one is a scene from a short film called Queen of Diamonds, written by Omar Khan. He's part of the Fully Focused team. He won an international Emmy for his writing this year. And this piece is a beautiful piece that works really well. So enjoy it. Are we ready?
We're ready, man.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
Let's go.
Let's have fun. Let's
have
play.
fun.
That's what we're
Yes.
here to do, play.
Yes.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
come and jump in the sandpit with us. The idea I had is, why don't we just go back to what we were talking about before the cameras roll. The thing is about the cameras rolling now, what you're seeing now, you're only seeing a tiny percentage of what has really been going on. Because before the cameras were rolling, we had to set everything up, and that's a big part of the directing process too. Also, we've been talking and getting to the place where we are now. Zoom calls, talking here, blocking, all the stuff that you haven't seen yet. But we can talk about it on the podcast, right, Marion? So we'll talk about that then. But one of the things that we were doing, we were kind of going into what does this mean, isn't it? And I think let's kick it off with that and then run into the scene from there,
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
And
So what does it
see how
mean
that
in
feels.
terms of like?
What you want right now and what you want him to see,
Okay. Yeah, I get you. I know what you mean. Yeah.
and what you want and what you want her to see, and we just start talking it out,
Okay,
and
great.
then we go into it
Yeah, great idea.
when it feels nice. When
Okay.
it feels
So a bit
natural.
of at the top, bit of and then I'll go into
Yeah,
it.
because that was so nice before.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Love.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going for a take, everyone. Thank you. Action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I just wanted to speak to you because I think I'm done.
Done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, it's just a lot to process. Why? Yeah, why?
Can you not feel it? I mean, I feel like at least once a week we have a fight or we have a disagreement.
Yeah, that's true.
I try and speak to you about what's upset me. You say you're gonna fix it, then you kind of end up repeating the same thing, or you tell me that it's me, and there's never.
I just feel like in every relationship, there's always going to be some hurdles, some problems, you know? So I feel like that's just where we are right now. We just have to kind of get through it. We've got
Okay.
to fix, we've got to repair as opposed to just throwing it away. No?
But what happened to not throwing it away when when you punched my brother in the face? What happened there? Did you just think, oh, I can just punch her brother in the face?
No.
That's not me throwing it away.
You're right, it's valid. I take accountability of doing that, like absolutely, but there's context to it, you know? I got hot-headed because of the things he was saying, and I just feel like, you know, if he talks about my mum that way, then I can't help the way that I might retaliate. And I completely agree with you and understand that it's not the right way to do things. I should have spoken to you and I should have spoken to your mum maybe, but I just feel like, wait, I just feel like, just answer me one question. Do you think we have chemistry?
You know we have chemistry.
We've got chemistry.
Yes. That's not what it's all about.
That's all I need to hear.
No, that's your issue. It's not all about that.
Scene.
Okay, so yeah, I have to ask, what tipped you off this time? Because I know last time it was your insecurity, and the time before that it was, you know, me punching your brother in the throat. But like, what was it this time? Because honestly, like, Paula, I thought we were being good. I thought I was being good.
I couldn't even tell you. What?
No, it's just, you know, on the way here on the bus, I was sitting on the back of the bus, right? And I was just listening to sad music because, you know, pathetic fallacy and all that stuff. But sitting in front of me was this man and woman, and I think they were married, right?
Right.
And so like I was just watching them, and they were doing these hand motions to each other. And so like I was just watching them, and it took me a while before I clocked that they were both deaf. So I'm watching them doing sign language to each other, yeah? So they're doing sign language, and then like it took a bit of a while before the woman does this like final kind of big gesture thing, right? And then they both just burst out laughing, like proper laughing for like belly laughter. And I was just watching thinking, wow, like they don't even have words and they can probably communicate better than the two of us.
Well, you know what they say about sign language though, right? It's all in the eyes, like what they're saying. Like some signs are even the same for different words. You can just tell what they mean from their expression.
I wish I knew what you meant from your expression.
I think you do, Ali. I think it's just easier for you to see something else.
I just see an angel.
Stop it.
I see a goddess.
Look, let's
An
just
ethereal beauty. You're
stop.
just-
Stop being so nice to me.
You can't tell me how to feel, Paula. Like, I'm not gonna feel how you feel towards yourself. It doesn't. Mainly because I got much lower self-esteem than you. So.
It's all a joke to you, Ali.
Oh, God, don't say that.
No, it is. This is what you do. This is what you do. You make me feel like I'm insane or something. Because I do nothing to all the big shit things that you do, but then the little shit things you do, I pick on that.
What, like
because
what?
it breaks me.
Like what?
Like when you ordered me steak
What?
last Friday when
Yeah.
we went out to dinner.
Yeah.
The lady came over and she asked me what I'd like to eat. Before I even had a chance to look at the menu, before I even had a chance to glance at it, you had ordered for me. She'll have the steak.
I don't even sound like that.
And then all fucking week, Ali, I'm wondering, did I even want to eat the steak or was I just eating it because it was in front of me? You know how shit that makes me feel. Knowing that you got it from me and you want me to enjoy it and I can't. And I'm looking at you and you're just loving your steak and I have to smile and pretend that I'm loving it too.
Because you do love steak, right?
No, you love steak. I was a flipping vegetarian before I met you.
No, you're joking, right?
Obviously, but like metaphorically. Oh my God.
I really wish we were that deaf couple.
I think we were a deaf couple.
Is there nothing?
And did you have a gut instinct when you read it too? And do they differ? We're interviewing you now.
First of all, I want to ask you what you thought. Do you think it went on enough
She
of a
turned
journey?
it around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do?
I do. I
what?
feel like it went on a journey. I feel like when I read it for the first time, there was a journey there for me.
Okay.
And I was excited to see what P and G were going to bring to it, even though, and we made it PG for you as well. How about
Yeah,
that?
we did. We made it PG.
Don't worry, I got dad jokes for days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a subtle journey, and then it's up to you how you want to take that, how subtle you want it to be, or how much more energy or power you want to put in there.
Yeah.
And so I think for us, it was like going on that journey to see what those boundaries were and to understand where we ultimately wanted to take it. This is the beautiful thing about the work, is always 10 people will see it, often in 10 different ways.
Yeah.
In terms of what's going to happen next, where they're going, what it means, what the backstory is.
Go and give us what should we play with?
So it was nice. I think that at the beginning, I think you've got nose is the way.
Oh, so push it
And
like
more
where
oblivious
I'm a
as
bit
well.
more. Okay.
You know, it's just, you've been here
Got you.
before. You're just gonna get over this.
Okay, cool.
You know what
Okay,
I mean,
I got you.
because I think
That helped me drive as well, so I'm not holding on to those moments a bit too longer, if you know what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because then if I'm making it too genuine, then it's like, I feel like it's too serious almost, you know what I mean? So I feel like if I can drive that, then it gives us somewhere to go later on, basically, you know? And almost like, I then start to go, oh wow, like she actually is serious with them. Whereas at the top,
Exactly.
I don't know, oblivious, throwing it, just, yeah.
What is the moment where you think it hits you?
I think it's where like I start paying her those compliments and stuff, and it's almost like maybe before she might have like laughed along with me a bit more and stuff like that, but then she says to me like, stop being so nice to me. I'm like, you can't tell me how to feel, but like I feel like I catch myself there. Then I use the sort of well, you know, mainly I've got much lower self-esteem than you. And then she goes into this whole stuff about, see, this is what you do. This is exactly what you do, Ali. And then that's also new. Like then I'm a bit, you know, on the back foot, basically, a bit more defensive. That's when I start to go, oh, like, you know, this is different to what I anticipated completely.
Yeah.
But obviously what she's saying about steak and stuff is also, I'm like bewildered, you know, like what are you talking about? Like, you love steak, like, you know, like I did a nice thing. My intentions are pure. How are you digging at the steak thing as a negative connotation?
And the fact that he doesn't get that, how are you feeling about that?
The fact that he doesn't get this steak thing. I think when I say no, you love steak. I was a flipping vegetarian before I met you.
Yeah,
I think
that
that's,
vegetarian line.
yeah, I think that's where I'm trying to get him to see, like, no, it's you that loves steak, but you're so fucking self-centered that you can't see that I actually
him to
didn't
see
like
that.
I didn't like, okay.
Get
before.
him to see that, because
Yeah.
that vegetarian line, what do you think that's about?
She says it. She says metaphorically. It's not that she was a vegetarian, but it's that she didn't even like steak before she met him. But it's him that's made her like steak, because he just tends to push his agenda on everyone he's around. Just what I'm prefixing, but then when he says, like, you're joking, right? And I'm like, obviously, essentially, I'm not being. It's not a complete truth. So I think the laughing is quite nice, but I think before that laughter, I do need to be quite serious.
Yeah, because the laughing, I guess, breaks up the uncomfortableness of it. But actually, you're trying to drive a point home. Mm-hmm. I think even the way it starts off, you're saying, what tips you this time?
It's very like, it's not serious. It's
yeah,
not, it's
here we
not,
go again. It's
yeah,
all good.
yeah, yeah.
We're going to have a drink.
It's actually very like, I'm kind of, it's kind of rude in a way, because this is something that means a lot to her, and I'm just going, what tipped you off this time, you know? It's like,
and that's fueling you,
here we
right?
go again.
Yeah. Before, when you played it, you were quite a bit more confident, and you were more like, I don't know, like you had this thing, right?
Yeah.
And it irritated me.
No,
and even
I'm
with
I'm gonna play that now.
Yeah, if you do,
don't worry.
I think that would be nice for me to. Okay.
I'm ready for you. It's coming. Just know it's coming.
Because then I'm like, stop, because this is what you always do.
That first part, I'm driving in my own world and obliviousness.
And that,
until
what that's doing to you.
It's angering me.
Right, until you call me up and pull me, then I'm not.
Yeah.
And
okay, come for me then.
There is that.
The beauty of this podcast and this show is that viewers generally see the final product, right? Even as actors yourself, because you're going to get to see this, and you're going to get to see how it first was shot when you gave your actor's instinct, and then after Teddy gave you redirection, what that looked like. And you don't usually get to see that as an actor. And I think that's the beauty of this as well, is to see, okay, which part do I play as an actor? And then which part does the director play?
So where do you feel like that turning point is?
When he says, mainly because I've got lower self-esteem of you, it's
before
sarcastic.
Before that.
I feel like it's after
I think
talk
it's
about
before.
No, when he says that, I go,
think it's
this is
after I
just
say
a joke to you,
that
man.
they can communicate better than the
deaf
two of us.
couple, I think there is something in there that is so poignant and so powerful, and that is the line about the eye contact.
So
and
do you want? So how do you want me to?
Because even
No,
in the
I don't
directions
think you're gonna
underneath
react like that. I'm probably thinking that you're gonna laugh at what I've just gone on the whole story.
Oh.
And I think you're gonna laugh at me, and it's almost like you've kind of tried to like pull me down again, if that makes sense, you know?
Okay.
And I think that's what you're saying, right?
Well, yeah.
In terms of shit
in
for
the
her.
text, because you say.
Oh
to
yes,
him,
it's what we said
it's
yesterday.
in the eyes.
Yes.
And you talk about the expression. You're
trying to make a
looking
point
at her
about that.
underneath that in the directions. You're looking at her longing. Right?
Yes.
And after
Yes.
that is when you talk about
Yes.
it being in the eyes. It's all in the eyes.
Then
you're
I use
looking
the-
at her
then I
in the
use
eyes
the- yeah,
because
the
you're trying to
Omar
use that moment
Right.
about the belly laughter to connect.
Right?
Okay.
So that's you
Yes.
trying to connect. So that is
Yes.
you in your like,
Yes.
I love you moment.
Like, yeah.
And then you shut it down. You're
Sure.
basically saying, you can feel he's trying to look in your eyes, and you're basically saying to him, it's all in the eyes. You can tell from their
Yeah.
expression.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
It's quite deep.
I know. I'm gonna put it on him. It's all right.
Okay.
I got you.
Let's do that.
Because it's like, do we always have to come with everything? Or can we just leave some bits there for the director to redirect? Like, what do you guys think about that statement?
Yeah, no, I feel like I've been privileged enough over my career to kind of be a part of both processes. My first, like, acting journey was actually creating my own YouTube videos when I was 18, and that was about us just trying to create an opportunity for ourselves. But in turn, we were learning so much skill sets. We learned how to like do call sheets to scripts to then, you know, do logistics for the day of filming. And then on top of that, we're also then planning our shot lists and also then going into the edit suite and working out what can actually work. So the whole process is so pivotal for like the whole journey, really. And I think there's a saying that almost like 3 versions to every film: the one that you write, the one that you film, the one that you edit, basically. And that always stuck with me when I was younger, because it does change. I think how we perceive the scripts as actors is different to say the writers and what they wanted to do. And even as an actor, I just want to, you know, breathe life into the script. I want to make sure the character feels like real and 4D. So there's things that I'm going to do within the grammar and even as we were rehearsing and stuff, like we were already talking about like what we want to bring to it and stuff. And I think that's really important. And then I feel like what you just mentioned, it's nice to like have that next bit of space for like a director to come in to the process as an actor to then just direct you essentially. Because I think when we're in it and it's nice when we're kind of lost in that process of acting, it's nice where you've got someone like Teddy who can just like see the almost the gaps and the bits and pieces that need to kind of be filled, and allow us to sort of play. I mean, I've been working with Teddy T for the last like 12 years of my career. In fact, one of my first acting jobs was with Teddy. So I've got such an amazing bond with him and an amazing connection and communication. So like it doesn't take us long to understand what each other want from a certain scene. I think even one of the last takes we did, just before that, the real close-ups, but me and Georgia just we had like I guess the direction was given, and then me and Georgia were like, yeah, Teddy, don't say any more. That's it. Like I'm ready to give my acting partner what we need to bring to the scene.
Yeah, because I think when she does that, and then I do this, I think it's gonna be a nice conflict, because then when we get into it, that's when it will land better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly, because then
we're both.
I'm
trying to pull her this way.
And
and I'm like,
her up.
Yeah, I'm like, laugh at, you're a goddess.
Yeah,
you're angel. That's me
You're
trying to
still
sweeten you. Sweet, come.
You know how you can look into her eyes and win her over. This is your baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for you,
he's not even taking me serious even now.
Say to him, yeah, because you even say to him, you see what you want to see.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 2 seconds.
Yeah. The fact that he doesn't even take it seriously and he's still trying to just get back in there is irritating me even more. Did you want any element of kind of warmth until the end?
I think is in the beginning.
Until he crosses that line.
Yeah.
And then
because there's also that hope. It's not easy to say goodbye to someone, right?
No.
So that is a hard job that you don't really want to do.
Okay.
I feel like you're being gentle with that sign language line. Like
in
that's
the beginning, there's hope.
So I'm gentle with the sign language line. More gentle.
No, would you say she's a bit stronger with that sign language? Because I feel like she's trying to find the words to articulate herself, but it's not direct enough.
I think the words are strong enough,
but
how you deliver that to him, maybe you're trying to reach him in a way, rather than shut him down.
It's kind of a kind gesture. It's not, okay.
I'm saying it's significant, but not necessarily you need to cut him down with that.
Yeah.
No, because then it would be
maybe
like, softly, right? Because you don't want to, there was so much love there. That's why it's hard. It's really hard to say goodbye.
Okay, got you.
So in the beginning, we're kind of thinking, might it be, could it be, you know?
Sure.
And then even you, it would be easier to just carry on because it's hard to walk away. So
yeah.
Right. You know.
Okay.
You know. Your body is.
No, that direction was great. So now I know what I'm
exactly
going to do.
you know what I mean? That's what this is. That's what it's all about.
Come on.
Let's do it again, man.
Come on.
All right. Let's roll up. Action.
Okay, so I have to ask, what tipped you this time? Because last time it was the insecurity thing, and the time before that it was, you punching your brother in the throat. But I thought it was good.
Sorry, me try something.
Yeah, go.
Let there be. I can come to
pause it before, and then alright.
Let's just take each other in.
Alright, cool.
When you feel
ready, then go in. Okay, cool. I got you. Okay.
Okay.
And action.
Okay. Okay, so I have to ask, like, what tipped you this time? Because I know last time it was the insecurity thing, and then the time before that it was, you know, me punching your brother in the throat. But like, I have to ask, like, I thought we were being good. I mean, I thought I was being good.
I couldn't even tell you. What?
No, it's just, you know, like on the way here, I was on the bus. I was sitting at the back of the bus, right? And I'm just there listening to my sad music, you know, pathetic fallacy and all of that stuff. And sitting in front of me was this man and woman.
Right.
And I think they were married, right?
Right.
And then I'm watching them and they're doing these hand motions. And so like, I'm watching them, it took me a while to figure out that they were both deaf. Like they were doing sign language to each other. And so I'm watching them doing sign language, yeah? And like the woman, before they leave, she gets up and she does this like big hand gesture thing, yeah? And then they just burst out laughing, like, no, all of that proper laughing. And like, I was just like, wow, because like, they don't even have words, yeah? And they can probably communicate better than the two of us.
Wow.
Answer your initial question about whether I thought that it went on a journey. My first instinct reading it was very different to how it turned out played, because I didn't imagine that you were going to be that cavalier about what she's saying. And I was like, if that was me, I would be boiling up inside, because I'm like, I'm trying to tell you something serious and you're just doing your own thing. I'm like, that would frustrate me.
Who, my character?
No, his character. Because like he was laughing and I'm like,
Okay.
bro, do you not see that she's serious about what she's saying? You know?
But that's the point, right? The point is we're here and he still doesn't get it. It's
Right.
there in the
It's why
first
they're
line of
breaking
the
up.
scene. How can you open a scene and what tipped you this time? Do you know what I mean? It's there on the page.
Right.
Like,
so, and I do feel like it
but-
went on a journey. And I do feel that there was, even though the scene was very short, it had a journey, because he's going there, you're trying to go back there. He's going there, it's like, what? And then you just finally was like, look.
Yeah. So I think what made it special is we all spoke about if we can actually have moments where you suddenly see why they were together in the first, like why they actually connected. So it can't just be flat. Like we wanted it to be levels and undertones and backstory. So we wanted moments where you could see in her eyes that maybe he's getting her to see things from his side a bit.
Yeah, because sometimes you were laughing with him. You're like, okay, cool.
That's what we tried to achieve. So if you're saying we achieved that, then you answered my question. I'm very happy with that.
and you don't want it to just be cold either, because then you're just going to think, oh, what's wrong with her?
Yeah.
You know, why is she like this?
I think that the state, you can take it more personally in this one.
Okay.
And I think that there's a realization when he's laughing where you know it's over.
Okay.
You know it's over. And you don't even have to rush it at that point to say, I think we were a deaf couple. Or even the bit just before that when you said, I think it was a flipping vegetarian. After you laugh, I think we need to see you look away and think about, this is really over.
Okay.
And don't even engage with him anymore from that moment. And
Okay.
So even your line, you don't have to say it to him,
Okay.
because you're literally thinking, this is it, man. This guy,
Okay.
even the vegetarian thing, he doesn't get it.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Got you.
What can I push?
I think the longing moment when you talk about the communication in the couple,
Yeah.
just after that, I think you want that to be, you're trying to reach her to, even though you're saying there wasn't much communication, it feels like you want that to be you. That's what you. That's why you
Yeah,
told the
it's a
story in the
weird
first
line
place.
because it's
Yeah.
like I'm saying we don't have that communication where
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
It doesn't really like help us, but I get what you're trying to say. It's almost
But
like
but you admire the love.
yeah, I get
love
you.
that they
I
have.
got you. Okay, I can play with that. Yeah. I can play
You
with
know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, I get you.
That connection is what you.
Nice, yeah. Like I wish we,
Had.
yeah.
You
And it's
say-
almost
you say
like,
it at the end
yeah.
of it, you're thinking it. You know,
This is all we need.
you saw that couple happy, and you thought of you two.
Got you.
That's you know what I mean.
That's
what
the
you want.
yeah.
But then you're like,
Yeah.
it's in the expression. Like you're trying to reach him, I think, with that line. And while you're trying to look into her eyes, you're not wanting to engage with that.
Yeah.
So I think you can look away from each other a bit
Well,
more
I think if
often.
she fights me, because I want to look at
Yeah,
her, I want to
you can
engage
bring her
with
back.
you. I think if you stop that, then it makes it harder. I've got to work harder to try and get your attention.
Sure.
And you know what I mean?
And then you can
The
choose
more I
your
can-
moments where you aren't looking
As
at her.
okay, cool.
Because
got
there
you.
may be less.
Because then maybe
for you,
if I'm too,
but there will be.
yeah, then I
And
lose her
also
completely.
where maybe a couple bits.
Her actually, yeah, for what she's saying. Okay, cool. Okay.
And then I think just don't look at him again after.
After the state line.
Yeah,
So I could laugh a bit,
after
but
you laugh. Yeah,
essentially-
no, that you can enjoy that moment, but then realization kicks in.
So I
And-
laugh after he goes, "Are you being serious?"
Yeah,
I'm
because
like
it's
metaphorically.
like that laughter is even maybe like he still doesn't get it.
Okay.
He still doesn't get it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
when it dawns on you that I've made the right decision. It's over.
Okay, cool. Let me
But
try
keep that to yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep that
Okay.
in your world that you've got. You got to walk away.
Yeah. Got you.
Beautiful work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Omar Khan for writing this piece. It's part of a bigger piece called Queen of Diamonds. And he, I think, is an amazing writer and very proud of his journey.
Yeah.
He won an international Emmy this year for his work.
Nice.
So, yeah, flowers to Omar.
Talking about awards, Teddy, you recently got an award, did you?
I did. It's
You know,
getting
but-
handed to me on October 20.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
it's a nice feeling.
for the second annual Film and TV Inclusion Awards, the BUF,
Buff.
Buff.
Yeah.
Is it BUF?
Yeah, I got the
Sorry.
BUF 2024 honorary award. So does
Yeah.
that mean I'm honorarily buff?
Hey, take it, T. Take it. Run with it, man.
With my chest.
Hold it.
45 and buff.
I've watched PTSD. That's how you all know each other.
Well,
It goes-
I know it goes
yeah.
before that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the most
But
recent
we all work together on that.
on
Yeah.
PTSD, the most recent one that you've done.
yeah.
And I watched it, and it was actually quite. It was unexpectedly. Yeah, it was different.
Go on. What,
No. She said everything.
Yeah.
In them pauses, that
Yeah.
tells you everything that
Yeah,
needs to be
because
said. It's a lot.
it was a perspective that I've
never seen.
I've never seen in that situation, that story situation, and it was really interesting to watch. Like, we all kind of had to watch it.
If we play the singles, we play with negative space, so they're on the right side, and it's like to isolate them
Yeah.
more. We do
Yeah,
this on
let's
both
do that.
cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's do that.
Let's do it. Sweet.
Thank you.
Nice.
I can't feel.
Yeah. What he says is quite technical. So
And what do you want to do with this one?
and it's from something that you've said. It's this.
Just then have that pause then. Build
Yeah.
it for yourself. It could just be in your eyes.
Okay.
Just
Yeah. And then show us your last position, G. That's good because then she ends up with an open frame. Nice work, everyone. Thank you.
I know.
But I'm still trying. I think the more I try to
Think-
enjoy the story for
Yeah,
myself.
and think cheeky chap. You're a cheeky chappy, man. You're in there, dog.
this-
You know. I just said I want to break up, but
That's really works.
yeah, right.
In my head, I'm just going. Let me find a way to make it.
Yeah.
Every line is like engaging me, even if it's like you listen to my story.
But that one you really, that was a genuine laugh. That last one you
No,
did.
yeah, no, 'cause I was
It was
enjoying it.
jokes. You even grabbed my hand. and I was like,
ready?
Trying to hold.
All right, we're ready, guys.
I'm sorry.
Let's do this. Let's do this. No, you got it. It's good. It's beautiful.
Fucking hell.
Make it harder, please.
Start here and then move here.
Stop.
I got
All right.
you.
Stop.
Sound. Let us know when you're ready.
Camera set.
Okay, going for a take, everyone. Thank you. Shout out to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cool. Standing by.
When you're ready, guys.
Okay, so I have to ask, like what tipped you off this time? Because last time it was the insecurity thing, and then the time before that it was, me punching your brother in the throat, and then I don't know. I just have to ask. Like, I thought we were being good. I thought I was being good.
I couldn't even tell you. What?
Nah, it's just, on the way here on the bus, I was sitting in the back of the bus, right? And like, I was just listening to my sad music because, pathetic fallacy and all that. And then sitting in front of me was this man and woman. And I think they were married, right?
Right.
And they were just doing like these hand motions. And so like I'm watching them doing these hand motions, and then it took me a while before I clocked that they were both deaf. So I'm watching them doing sign language, yeah? And then I'm watching them doing their sign language to each other, and then before the woman gets up, like she does this final kind of hand gesture thing, and like they just burst out laughing. Like, like Paula, like proper laughing, belly laughing. And like, I just thought to myself like, wow, like they don't even have words and they can probably communicate better than the two of us right now. so.
You know what they say about sign language though, right? Like it's all in the eyes, like what they're saying. Like some signs are even different, some signs are even the same for different words. So like you just know what they mean from their expression.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I get you. I just wish I knew what you meant from your expression.
I think you do, Ali. I just think it's easier for you to see something else.
I just see that you're an angel.
Stop it.
You're a goddess.
Look,
You're
let's...
an ethereal beauty. You're
Stop.
so beautiful.
Stop.
You're beautiful.
Stop being so nice to me.
You can't tell me how to feel, Paula. Okay, I'm not gonna feel how you feel towards yourself. Mainly because I've got much lower self-esteem than you. I'm just,
It's all a joke to you, Ali.
What? Like, come on, don't say that.
No, it is. This is what you do, innit? This is what you do. Like, you literally make me feel like I'm going insane or something like. And it's because I do nothing at the big shit things you do. And then these little shit things that you do, I pick on that because it breaks me.
Wait, like what? Exactly.
Like when you ordered me steak.
What? What?
Last Friday, when we went out to eat,
Yeah.
the lady came and asked me what I'd like to eat. Before I even had a chance to look at the menu, before I even had a chance to glance at it, you'd ordered for me. She'll have the steak.
I don't even sound like...
And then all fucking week, Ali, I was wondering if I even wanted to eat the steak or if I was just eating it because it was in front of me. You know how shit that makes me feel? That you got it for me and you want me to enjoy it and I can't. And I'm looking at you and you're loving your steak and I just have to smile and pretend that I'm loving it too.
Because you do love steak.
No,
yeah?
You love steak. I was a flipping vegetarian before I met you.
Oh my God. No, you're joking, right? You're joking.
Obviously, but metaphorically. Sometimes I really do wish we were that deaf couple. I think we were a deaf couple. I think it's time I go.
Paula, just... No, wait. I just... Look, please. I'm sorry. Like, if you want me to apologize, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't even know what you're sorry for.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's just not for me.
important as well to allow that space for a bit of play before and after. You know, even though we didn't have much time, that's valuable, you know, and often on set you don't have that time, so I like to have rehearsals, and it's something that we do a lot. And it's not about over rehearsing stuff, but it's about play. So we didn't have that for this, but we did have some conversations still. So there were elements that you don't see. Obviously, the bit of BTS that you're going to see in this is just a small snippet of what directing is. All the stuff that you don't see that happens before, even the stuff that happens at location before we start rolling, and then everything that happens after we wrap, when everyone else moves on to other jobs and other things. The director's job is starting again. But even with those restraints or constraints, having that bit of time to play at the front and then knowing to leave it and let it go at the end. It was such a beautiful thing that you did to get up and leave, and the moment you had, and letting you have that moment as well. Just knowing not to step in front of the camera to be like, okay, let's do the next thing. But actually let it play out. And that's something I always try and do as much as possible, is let it play out. Obviously, when you've got a schedule to hit and it's tight, sometimes you don't have that luxury. But if you can, for me, it's really important to do that. And I loved what you both did in that moment.
Georgia, was that a choice that you made in the moment, or was that something that was the direction?
It was absolutely, no, it was just in the moment. It just felt right.
I thought it looked right.
Thank you for saying that, because it wasn't pre-planned or anything. And I even found myself after going, Teddy, was that okay? That I just
they're the best. They're the best moments.
It just
happened. When they're not pre-planned.
We'd reached the end.
Well, like in terms of the question that I asked initially about how much you should bring to the set and how much of it just leave to the director to kind of redirect.
For me, first and foremost, I think you should always be off book. So that's something we came with. I think it's great if you have the opportunity to read through the scene with your scene partner. Fantastic. We have had an opportunity to do that, but not in great detail. What's amazing is if you can have a discussion about how you feel, not just about the words that are on the page, but essentially who these people are, how they film, why they are, what's their reason for being in the scene in general. Because then you're going to come from a place of truth. I think all those things are very beneficial to be able to do before you film. But I think what today showed me, which is really nice, is you can do all of that, but nothing takes away from the advantage of having someone else watching what you're doing and being able to have their input, i.e. a director. And there was something that Teddy brought in on the second to last take, which was just a slight nuance of just, there's one moment where he laughs and G, that you're done. And that's not something that you overplay or you really show. It's so subtle, but I've been there, and I'm sure as a woman, you've been there where no matter where the conversation is going, you can try hide it all you want, but you're done. Like,
right.
And as soon as he said that, I got goosebumps now, because as soon as he said that, I goes, I know what you mean. And that's when we were like, right, let's shoot. Because, and that's not something I think I would have even been able to find had it not come from someone else, because it's only something, those things only come from someone watching you and going, this is what's going to bring more truth to the situation. And I think that was beautiful about today. So try and come as prepared as you can, but essentially listen to
you nailed that note as well. Sorry to cut you, but just to give you your flowers for that, you really did nail that note. You got it, you understood it, and you nailed it.
Thank you.
And the thing is, sometimes you might not be right either, and that's okay as a director. And sometimes you don't want to impose what you think as well. You want to work with the actors to guide, support, and find together what it is, so it really comes from them. But then other times, and every actor is different as well, and you got to get to know your actors to know what they need, because some actors want you to say, do this, try this, what about this, or hit them with something, or just get there's times where we're on set and it's like, but we give each other that permission. And I'm from the school of Billy Milionis. He used to slap. Anyway, we'll talk about
slam.
I didn't finish. He wasn't slapping anyone. Slam the table. But it's that passion. And when we're doing those deeper scenes, we get that passion, and we'll have those conversations like, what going, and that when you've got that trust together, there are actors that want that. They want you to feel it in those moments, and that's another scale. But if that's what it requires at the moment, and you can go there together, that could be the thing that really wakes them or gives them that soaks it into their skin.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
In this case, it's something more subtle. It's a nuanced moment, but you know the trust is there. I know our trust, so I know I can say, I think it's this, and it's not going to feel like, okay, but that's what you think. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
There
You've
may be
established
other
a
cases where it's not about what you think. It's about what do you think, and it's
Right.
a balance of all of those things sometimes. So that's the journey that we go on together.
Yeah.
Good. That felt like, you know, the scene. Awesome. Nice work.
Sorry, I didn't.
We were cooking. No, we were cooking. We were cooking.
Definitely.
Is that okay? That
Yeah,
it just,
of course.
It's a natural.
Everything's okay.
I think I said right.
Always.
I haven't got that one line correct yet.
Yeah, just start from there.
Let's
the end of my passage, right?
Yeah. Is that all right?
After
the deaf people. Because we drive after
just
that.
get couple of nice close-ups. Yeah, we're going close-up on this one. So you come in.
Come on, quick as we can. Same again.
Yeah, I think same again.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I felt you were there.
Yeah, I think
I was, isn't it?
You were cooking. No, please stay there.
I will. I love this.
Yeah.
I want to do this more.
I'm already very close, I think.
All right, let's do it.
Stay in,
We just
stay
need to make sure
Okay.
we've got the shots otherwise.
Yeah. No, T, we're there.
Yours. That's nice.
Let me see when you're looking at him.
So with the close, stick to the same far left on your screen.
Yeah.
Start with that energy and laughing.
Yeah.
They can communicate better than the two of us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
All of them.
let's roll it.
Get that line. You got it. Okay.
All good. Yep.
Let's roll it.
Some signs are even.
Still rolling.
That's right.
Set.
Some signs are even different.
The same
Fuck. Some signs are even the same
Okay.
for different
Ready?
words. Yeah. Well, thanks, team. Appreciate you lot, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. All right. Let me know when you're ready, T.
All right, let's do this.
Yep.
Good work, everyone. Action.
And they just like proper laughter, like no, Paula, like burst out laughter, and I just thought to myself like wow, like they don't even have words and they can probably communicate better than the two of us.
Well, you know what they say about sign language, though, right? It's all in the eyes, like what they're saying. Like some signs are even the same for different words. Like you can just tell what they mean from their expression.
Yeah, I wish I knew what you meant from your expression.
I think you do, Ali. It's just easier for you to see something else.
I just see an angel.
Stop it.
Oh, goddess.
Look, let's
You're an
just
ethereal beauty.
stop.
You're so beautiful.
Stop.
Beautiful.
Stop being so nice to me.
You can't tell me how to feel, Paula. Look, I'm not gonna feel how you feel towards yourself. Mainly because I got much lower self-esteem than you.
Right. It's all a joke to you, Ali.
Come on, don't say that.
No, it is. This is what you do. Like, you literally make me feel like I'm going insane or something. Because I say nothing to all the big shit things you do, and then these little shit things, I pick on that because it breaks me.
like what?
Like when you ordered me steak
Wait, what?
last Friday,
Yeah,
when we went out to dinner,
yeah.
the lady came over, she asked me what I'd like to eat. Before I even had a chance to look at the menu, before I even had a chance to glance at it, you ordered for me. She'll have the steak.
I don't even sound like
And then all fucking week, Ali, I was wondering if I even wanted to eat the steak or if I just ate it because it was in front of me. You know how shit that makes me feel? Knowing that you got it for me and that you want me to enjoy it and I can't. And I'm looking at you and you're just like loving your steak and I just gotta sit and pretend and smile
Because
like I'm loving my steak.
You do love steak,
No, you
right?
love steak. I was a flipping vegetarian before I met you.
My God, no. You're joking. You're joking, right?
Obviously, but you know, metaphorically.
Then. I really wish we were that deaf couple, you know.
I think we were a deaf couple. Yeah.
Look,
Nice work.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all the time.
I still.
Yeah, we tried.
No, it was just that one line. It's okay.
Thank you, team. Good work,
Thank you,
everybody.
thank you.
That is a wrap. That's a part and a wrap. Make sure you're still getting
that rap moment is an important thing to get. Shout out to everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Teddy T.
Beautiful
Thank
work.
you, Teddy.
Yes.
But if any final words with both of you, kind of, number one, if you could tell us what you're both involved in at the moment, so that our viewers can see what you're doing now, what you're up to, maybe some little tips that you can give to people coming in the industry like myself. I'm a newbie. I'm still a newbie, so yeah.
I mean, you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. So at the moment, I'm working on a martial arts film, an action film. I'm doing all the fight choreography for it, and I'm also playing the lead.
Wow.
Remember, G was in Black Widow, so you did how many months of fight training for that?
We did
Marvel,
3 months.
that's Marvel, by the way.
3 months on Black Widow.
Weapons training, everything. So when G says martial arts, it's not a dibby.
Yeah. I do weapons. I do bow staff, which I'm really passionate about. If anyone doesn't know, it's a type of stick it's in a lot of martial arts. But I'm also taking on fight choreographer for this one. Second unit director and the lead. So I'm working with an incredible director called Juice Black. And we're just looking to open our own doors, essentially, when it comes to our passions, which for me is action film, but also telling real stories. So I was talking to you about how the acting and the script and the story is all really real. I guess the only thing I could say that it's like is a bit like a female John Wick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I heard you saying that earlier, yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled. I can't give you the name of it just yet, but check out my Instagram, Georgia Amodu or Georgia Curtis, and you can keep up to date. But we're gonna have quite a lot of updates on that. So that's my passion project, something I'm working on, collaborating with a director on. Essentially, with PTSD, I mean, I know in the background Teddy is hoping to take that and do a spin-off series with my character, which is really exciting.
We're working on that for a while.
We're working on that.
Sheila Nortley, who's also a producer, produced Supercell, and a number of other projects as well. Shout out Sheila. Sheila's also at the wall as well, which I'm sure P will.
Okay,
we love Sheila.
We need to right. So let's go, Percelle.
Also, thank you to Teddy for having me on this, because this has been
here.
so fun, and it really means a lot to work with P again as well. Because on PTSD, we didn't actually get to do a lot of scenes together because we were brother and sister. Even though I was grieving over his death in the film, we never actually got any real speaking lines together. So it's a real honor to be here with both of you. Thank you so much.
Man. Appreciate you, G, man.
Both of you too.
Yeah, I'll be as brief as I can. But yeah, Percelle Ascott. I'm a co-founder of a company called The Wall of Entertainment. We've been going on for about 12 years now, but we produce, to be honest with you, all the content with like your biggest YouTubers in terms of influencers like Chunks, Young Philly, Harry Pinero.
They're killing it.
Yeah,
they're killing it. They're literally the people behind Channel 4.0 views, surpassing Channel 4's views on their YouTube channel.
Incredible.
We take brands and we do YouTube, build their YouTube channels basically and create content, but also just pioneering the culture up, bring the next generation. And that's why, we had to join forces with FF and over Teddy and Nikki over there, because we're from the same ethos, cut from the same cloth, and we're going to be doing many more projects in the future together. So that's a bit about us. But working with Teddy is always a dream. I love working with Teddy Nygh. He's my favorite director to work with. I've worked in this industry for 12 years. I've worked on Netflix, Amazon, to whatever. But working with FF is probably my proudest project I've ever done. And that for me, I'm complete. I'm happy as an actor. As long as I get to work with my brothers, I'm okay. I'm good. But any actors out there, advice-wise, I'd say quickly is talent. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You're a product of your environment as well. So get around good people. Network across, network horizontally to get out there as well, and just keep working on your craft, man. Do what you love what you do. And honestly, like, just as long as you stay true to who you are as a person as well, whilst working, you will find your way. You'll find your home. And I'm lucky enough to say that I found my home, man.
Amazing.
I just really want to just reflect that right back, because working with P for me has been a blessing. He always brings so much to everything that we do together, and definitely one of my favorite people to work with.
Amazing.
It's been an amazing journey. But you didn't say what you're doing next.
Oh yeah, it's because of the company stuff.
I
Is
also
so
didn't
like,
give any advice about acting. Just act. That's all you just act. Yeah,
Don't worry, we saw you
just do it.
because the
Yeah, just
beauty
do it.
behind the scenes is that we see you talking as well to each other. It's
Okay.
not just the scene that we
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
so we see everything that you've been talking.
In terms of coming up next, I did a BBC project called iJack Right that's coming up next year in 2025. And then I've just done a witch series called Domino Day that's on BBC Three as well, so catch out that. And then just upcoming projects, we've got a slate of about 20 different projects, TV and film.
Nice.
The Wall are coming. We've got a project with FF as well that we're co-producing on. We are coming. So yeah, literally everything we've ever done, it's amazing. I want to be called best newcomer after doing it for 15, 20 years, man. That's the dream. So when we do our projects, you know, we'll be recognized, you know, more from our industry. That's not the goal, but it's nice to be recognized.
Yeah.
But yeah, many more things are coming basically in the pipeline.
Amazing. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
It's been amazing watching you, and we're gonna call it a wrap.
Yeah.
Thank
you for having us.
Thank you for having us,
Yeah.
Marion.
6 months into graduating from drama school, I felt like I hit rock bottom. That's where the idea of Be Seen came from. The idea is for creatives and artists to be seen. So I want to create a community of like-minded individuals who will work together to collaborate and take each other to the next level. So if you're an artist, a creative, an actor, director, producer, and you want to be part of the Be Seen community, send us an email, leave a comment in the section below, and let's get connected.